Horse showing is acceptable if the horses are treated properly and if they enjoy the sport to some degree. Of course, with any activity that people do with horses or any animal, the animal should be treated well, and they should enjoy the activity and not be stressed or overworked. Competing with horses in shows keeps the horses occupied and active and can give a horse a feeling of self-esteem because it's doing a good job and they can sense that. It helps the humans and horses interact and work together with one another and can help form a strong bond. Sometimes the money that the people win goes back to the barn to help the horses. I believe that horses should love showing and participating just as much as its owner does. Horses need love and exercise, but whether a particular horse should be shown also depends on if the horse likes to be ridden or not. Some horses do like to be ridden more than others because every horse has its own personality. But if the owner works hard and makes it rewarding to the horse, then the horse often will learn to like it, and then they both will enjoy it. But if after some time the horse still really does not enjoy the activity, the owner should not force it to continue, but should try to use another horse if possible. Riding consists of kindness, patience, and love. Riders want to comfort their horses that they ride. The horse and the rider need to trust and respect each other no matter what happens. The rider also needs to take care of their horse's well-being. They have to have a real bond and a sense of good communication. If horses have grown up being ridden, then they might get very excited if they see a horse trailer pull up and they see other horses walking to the trailer. There are various types of horse shows, and some of them are jumping, dressage, eventing, and carriage driving. Jumping shows, also known as stadium jumping, open jumping, or just jumping, is where the horse runs a course and jumps over various obstacles in that course. Dressage is a French term, most commonly translated to mean training. It is a highly skilled form of riding where the rider works very closely and the rider gives very small signs to the horse who performs very beautiful and elegant movements. Eventing is also known as horse trail. The horses compete against others in combinations across the three disciplines of dressage, cross-country, and show jumping. Combined driving is also known as horse driving trails, and it is an equestrian sport involving carriage driving. The driver sits in a vehicle drawn by a single horse, a pair, or a team of four. There are other types of horse shows as well. This activity of horse showing also gets horses used to loud noises so that they do not get spooked as much by noises, and that is good for them in general. If exposed to this slowly and over a lot of time, it can help the horses be less skittish. Some horses have a natural talent to be ridden in dressage competitions, and some can come to like the gymnastic movements they perform. Dressage horses will promote their flexibility, muscle health, and keep the horse properly balanced. If you reward your horse after you ride it, then the horse learns that getting ridden is not so bad. If the horse has a good relationship with their rider and loves their rider, Those horses enjoy being ridden. They also need to love human companionship. They respond to kindness and gentle training, says Candy Yappy on Horse Channel. Horses like seeing new things like at shows. They see different things all the time, and they also hear different sounds. If a horse is ridden when it does not want to be, the horse or person can make a very bad mistake. The horse could hurt itself by not doing what the rider tells them to do. If the horse does not listen, it may get the rider angry, which might hurt the horse even more. It will not end up being fun for the horse or rider. If the horse sees another horse walking out of the barn to get ridden, the horse might get excited. The horse could get too excited and paw at the door with their hoof, which might rub their skin off. If they do not get ridden when they want to, they get very bored and it becomes unhealthy for the horse. The horse ends up being depressed. If the horse goes too long without getting ridden, and then the owner decides to ride the horse again, the horse can get overly excited and they might hurt the rider by accident. When some horses get depressed, they will stop eating their food to tell their rider that they need attention. So I believe that horses can be ridden in shows as long as the horse enjoys it. As I've talked about, the horse and the rider can be a great team if the horse is treated with patience and love and overall good care.